Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Plain Truth. One more time about Michael New, former specialist, Army specialist Michael New. According to his latest article, Michael New is talking about, a couple of weeks ago, Obama's Defense Secretary Leon Panetta told Senator Sessions and the rest of the Senate Armed Services Committee under oath that international law has more power than the United States Constitution. He said the United Nations has more authority to sanction war and order our troops into battle than Congress. Wait a second. That's what it said. And Sessions was flabbergasted about the whole thing. It's getting worse. Day to day, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama allow our United Nations, our national sovereignty, to be sold down the river to corrupt UN politicians. A few Americans know that Obama is pushing for a global tax on American citizens to pay for UN programs. Even though we're facing all these outrageous debts, we're going to be paying tax on this. And that's not all. They're ramming through, Hillary Clinton is ramming through a global small arms treaty, which will allow the United Nations to confiscate your guns, as well as create a global database for all gun owners. Liberals in Washington have been unable to get rid of our guns on our own, so now they're trying to get the United Nations to do it for them. And don't forget also about Eric Holder, who has contributed more to the United Nations calling the UN Human Rights Commission to investigate Arizona for crimes against humanity. That's right, our own government, Eric Holder, is calling on the United Nations to investigate Arizona's immigration law. I mean, the people over in Washington don't want to enforce the law, stopping all these illegals coming in. So what they're doing is they're trying to get the United Nations to do it. So it's about protecting our young men, according to former specialist New, being drafted into the armed forces, into international armies, and letting the globalists determine the future of the American people. Getting his discharge is important, but it's better to set a precedent that the American soldiers do not have to obey the United Nations general. And that's what he's still fighting for all these 15 plus years. Thank you very much for watching Plain Truth.